Alright, disclosure. Do not try this at home. I am not professional, but I'm rigging this up just because I have all the material and to demonstrate for fun. Okay? So, anyway, we today taking out that breaker right there because it constantly trip. And when we take the dead front of the breaker off, it was sparking at the hot bus bar. Those are the push Matic one. Okay, so a lot of people gonna say, well, you should just replace the whole panel. Maybe if I have some money, we would have done that, but it will bandage along for now. Anyway, the backstory is done. Let's tell you what I did. I rigged this up to a extension cord, to the plug right there, to another power strip, and then to there, so I can safely control all the setup over here. So this is very professional. Okay, and we have a constant 15 amp draw, and this breaker right there is rated for 15 amp. Just to let you guys know. Now, I expect this breaker to trip before the panel breaker, but it does not seem to happen like that. We all know space heater use lots of watts, okay? If your thing keep tripping, you gotta look into it. And don't just assume that keep resetting that it's gonna solve the problem. Okay? Alright. So, anyway, we have a little space heater. This is a 11 watt space heater. Over here we have a humongous one that's approximately, let's turn this one off so we can see the wattage output on that. That's 11. Okay, so if we double it, it will be 21 amp, so practically 20 amp. And that sometimes don't trip the circuit at either. So, but it will trip the one that is currently in the panel that is currently semi-works, that also need to be replaced. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna turn to max and give it about 5 to 10 seconds for the breaker to recognize, or the main one to trip. Now this one won't trip. Oh, there you go. It actually tripped. Holy mackerel. See that? That surprisingly did its job. I'm shocked. Now, over here, you see? This thing still has light on. Ooh. So this apparently tripped. So whatchamacallit, power strip tripped. Aha. So this power strip tripped before this tripped. So interesting. Let's turn everything back off to 15 amp so the power strip can properly reset. Now do keep in mind, this might still reset because the thermal still heat. So that is good thing that the surge protector still technically worked. So anyway, we're drawing 16 amp. Now, over here, we have this thing at max. Okay? So, but this does not have airflow. This is just radiation, the heat from the, I don't know what you call it, radiate off of it. So yeah, I mean, it would be nice to have a fan blowing through here. It would quickly circulate the air. Anyway, clearly you can see that breaker does not seem to doing anything. Now you might gonna tell me, well, there's no grounding IC that you plugged in. Well, these things, they don't require ground. the ground is not there. They're all neutral in power. And so just be aware of that. And that's another reason why the licensed electrician will tell you that those things become obsolete and it does not trip. Okay? So there's reason that why they don't trip. I'm duct taped the neutral in the back because that's what it is. The back is the neutral, the front is the power going out or taking in, coming in. So long story short, I was expecting some sparks coming out of that, but apparently not. Let me take that thing apart to show you what I'm talking about. It's sparking. Alright, let me demonstrate, guys. So, this piece is burnt piece, okay? You can see right here. So here's your burnt piece that's arcing in the electrical panel. You can see a little bit arcing, but unfortunately, I do believe what happened is over time it got loose and it just started arcing, and then the thermal in this device start tripping. Now, unfortunately, I don't really want to take this thing apart to find out, because the worst what happen is me taking it apart and can't put it back together, which is fine because these are obsolete and they don't trip, as you can see. So anyway, what we're gonna do is simply show you, and then after that, this is probably gonna end up in the trash. Now, here's your power going out, and here's your bus bar. They call a hot bus bar going right there. And there were a screw right here, but I lost the screw since then. So that meant this is no longer a usable one. Now, I'm sure I can take it apart and, refix it and all that stuff. But as you can see, 20 amp didn't even trip the this device. It tripped the surge protector, as you can see, currently melted, right? That's on a neutral leg, nonetheless. And then the hot leg is not tripped. No, see that? And the hot one is also melted because you can't move this device back and forth anymore. So, anyhow, yep. So that's another reason why the fire department says do not use extension brick, because now it's melted and it's unsafe. And this gonna get tossed after this video, because we don't want to have a hazardous in the house. So this is no, and that's missing anyway. So, but this did their job, which tripping by itself like it's supposed to. So it definitely did their job. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Stay safe.